Do you think that it's come to the place where the commander-in-chief needs to do something and needs to do that quite quickly?
One is not aware whether actually nothing is being done, but maybe in the public sphere we can't see that. But what we can confidently observe is that there is a discomfort, and the civilian authority over the military authority is still the status quo. The military has not overrun the civilian authority. This country is still having the military subject to civilian authority, and I wouldn't consider that there is a runover.
And I'll keep you on standby, Prof. Dr. Yusuf Serunkuma, thank you so much for joining us on NBS Live at 9. I'm sure you've been following these particular comments with a very keen eye. Where do you think the country is headed?
I want to disagree a little bit with what Professor Kali just said. I think we are actually under military leadership, but with a different texture. You know, the old military regimes were full-blown military regimes. The military regimes of our time are a little modified. They are more sophisticated. They sort of share, they oscillate between civilian rule and outright autocracy, but they are through and through autocrats, especially when it comes to matters where their hold on to power is threatened. You see, so they took lessons from those men who came before them, and sophistication, but they are absolute military governments.
I mean, we are in very interesting times. If a military officer can dismiss publicly the supervising authority, the minister, where are we? This must be very interesting times.
I mean, first of all, I mean, there are lots of things ongoing, Samson. I think we need to agree that we have a bit of a parenting problem, that I think Mr. Museveni also sits back and says, what is really going on? But you see now, his son is an adult. He's not a young person that you can quickly call to order. This is an adult who he has elevated to a super big position. It becomes difficult to embarrass your son and publicly reprimand him when he does something extremely outrageous, right? So first of all, we have to deal with the son that Museveni brought up, right? As they say in Luganda, and so we need to first of all understand the son that Yoweri Museveni brought up, and then come to what Muhoozi is doing is not really unique to him. If you look at those who were in those positions before, if you look at, for example, the IGP that Kale Kaihura was, the things that Muhoozi is chanting and celebrating, Kaihura didn't chant them. He only executed them. You see, so Muhoozi has grown up in the time where those things have been part of the status quo. The difference now is that they become normalized and can easily chant them and before executing them.
Thank you very much, Dr. Yusuf Serunkuma, and thank you so much, Professor Gerard Kareja, for your thoughts.